live in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York for Monday Night Raw following SummerSlam. As we're getting ready for a one-on-one match between Natalya and Bayley, as we think back to Raw last episode where Bayley attacked Natalya after her matchup with Rhea Ripley, and then Rhea Ripley was able to make the save following the assault by the Women's World Champion, who ended up retaining the title at SummerSlam. Natalya getting an opportunity to take on the World Champion one-on-one, non-title, and an Underground Rules match, a match type that Natalya is a bit familiar with when she competed in Bloodsport outside of WWE. And now here comes the reigning and defending Women's World Champion for over a year, the leader of Damage Control, Bayley. Hell of a way to start Raw tonight. Sanctioned by Raw General Manager Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels for this Underground Rules match. Again, the only way to win is by submission or knockout. A matchup that I'm sure Natalya was happy that was able to get approved for tonight on Raw following SummerSlam. Again, Bayley's coming off of a title defense at SummerSlam against Rhea Ripley. A hell of a match to where Bayley ended up even busted open as well. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, Underground Rules. No counts, no pinfalls. The only way to win is by knockout, TKO, or submission. Take it to Mike Rowe.
The following contest is an Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya! And from San Jose, California, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bayley!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Underground Rules to start Raw tonight. Big crossbody to kick off this match by Bayley. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the championship is not on the line, but again, huge opportunity for Natalya to get a win over the role model. Trying to go for a lariat, swing and a miss. But Natalya, that time, able to connect. Again, Natty, they're going to use this match as a way to get revenge and a way to upset the champion. Again, we got our next Premium Live event, No Mercy, coming up. Oh, that's Natalya with a wicked power slam. Again, not going to show any remorse towards the champion. Got her in a hammerlock submission predicament here, but Bayley able to roll through. As Bayley put an exploder suplex onto Natalya. As later on tonight, we'll hear from the new Men's World Heavyweight Champion in Oba Femi. The ruler appears later on tonight here in Brooklyn, but tonight, right now, Bayley with the submission applied. The Rings of Saturn locked in on Natalya by Bayley, but the Queen of Hearts able to escape. Irish whip, and done! Natalya went over the crowd, went over the audience at ringside. As the referee are going to follow suit, as these two are going to go at it here. As Natalya step suplex. And Natty double leg takedown as well. A big opportunity again for the Queen of Hearts, but a huge mountain to climb, especially a mountain like Bayley, who's been a champion for a year. As Bayley going for Bayley to belly. And now, oh no. Oh, thinking maybe Rose plant. But Natalya thinking submission. That could get the win here. Submission applied. Got a knee bar applied here. But Natalya now, after Bayley escaped out of the hold, able to send him across ringside. But Bayley continues to fight. As the crowd trying to get away from the action here at ringside. Women's World Champion. Dominating the playing field here. And now Natalya's the one in trouble here. Natalya's the one reeling. As Bayley with that inverted figure four submission. Oh. Thinking elbow, but Natalya got a dodge. Natty got the legs. Sharpshooter. She got the sharpshooter locked in. But Natalya able to let go of the hold. Natty by nature. Discus lariat. Wants to do more damage to Bayley. Nothing. Oh no! Bayley counter with a DDT. Not to mention Natalya's busted open. I think Natalya made a mistake by letting go of the sharpshooter. Bayley. Oh, Natalya able to recover quickly. Knocked it down with a lariat, but Bayley caught her with a kick. After getting... Oh wait. Bill of the bell. I was going to say after Natalya bumped into the referee. After getting thrown by ringside by Bayley moments ago. It seems now Natalya able to hold her rolling. Michinoku driver. You see Bayley's leg land onto the apron. I'm trying to keep up with the action here. Bayley sending Natalya by the barricade. The Women's World Champion not backing down to a challenge of an Underground Rules match. Bayley once again, Rose Plant! And oh my God. Not again. Again, Natalya's busted open. Oh my God! That didn't do it. Natalya's knocked out. Bayley wins. Natalya tried to get revenge against the role model, but the Queen of Hearts just couldn't measure up to the Women's World Champion tonight. Again on another victory, followed from SummerSlam and then tonight in her first Underground Rules match. Bayley on a massive roll for over a year. And ladies and gentlemen, there's the World Champion, Oba Femi. He's here. We'll see him live next. Live in our next premium live event will be WWE 2K25's No Mercy, featuring both Raw and SmackDown brands in Madison Square Garden in New York City. You don't want to miss superstars from both Raw and SmackDown showcasing No Mercy. As we're back live on Raw in Brooklyn. As here comes the brand new World Heavyweight Champion. As Oba Femi becomes the third superstar in Universal World history to become World Champion after winning the King of the Ring tournament. First, it was CM Punk back in Season 7 at Survivor Series, a one-night tournament. CM Punk was able to outlast all the competitors and become King of the Ring and beat Randy Orton, following at the Royal Rumble and become World Champion. Gunther, while undefeated, won the entire King of the Ring in Season 9 of Universe Mode and became WWE Champion. Season 11, Oba Femi rises to the top. Oba Femi giving McIntyre credit. And he did come at him with his best, but it wasn't enough to be sure. As Oba walked out as champion. And Oba says he knows as McIntyre makes his way in the Barclays Center. McIntyre knows the feeling of becoming a world champion for the first time. And Oba did mention about McIntyre knowing about a rematch. A 2 out of 3 falls, no DQ for the world title. These two will meet at No Mercy for the World Championship. It's official. McIntyre spoke with HBK. No Mercy, 2 out of 3 falls for the world title. Sami Zayn will be in action later on. Up next, as we've seen this earlier tonight, Zayn had words to say. Speaking about Rusev, we're going to end it once and for all once they meet once again. But tonight, Mr. Money in the Bank Sami Zayn won that contract at WrestleMania this season. Will be in action as he goes one-on-one with The Miz. Up next. As here comes Sami, makes his way down the aisle as... Oh, wait a minute! Rusev! Where did Rusev come from? Rusev beat the hell out of Zayn before his match with Miz! Right after we just heard from Sami Zayn moments ago, I guess Rusev able to have a retort. As security able to escort Rusev out of the building. Miz in the ring. As Sami Zayn now up to his feet. It looks like this matchup now will officially begin, but Miz is going to take advantage here. The crafty Miz DDT. And now Miz awake. Sami able to kick back. The Miz running knee. Sami took a moment to breathe, and now Miz caught him with the running knee. Hook on the leg, but the shoulder but one. Shows the resiliency of Zayn and he going. He got beat down by Rusev before this match even started, and still continued to go ahead and fight Miz one-on-one. And Miz caught him with a lariat. As stopped right to the face by the Miz. The A-lister, former WWE champion back in 2011. A movie star to say the least. Now trying to take advantage, but Zayn able to counter. Close off the clothesline, Zayn off the ropes. Left drop kick! Able to leap up into the air and then connect with a drop kick on the Miz. And thinking Larry once again to Zayn. Kick to the gut that time. Got him here. Blue Thunder Bomb! And Sami now. Didn't even think about going for the cover. Sends Miz off the ropes. Able to duck under. And thinking Haluva. No. Miz able to hang on the ropes. Haluva kick connects! Sami caught him. A running Haluva kick on the Miz. Done up and two. Miz able to withstand it at 2. Sami unable to get the win there. And now Sami Zayn got him. DDT planted on the Miz. Going for the cover. Look at the leg. DDT. Shoulders are down. But again, the Miz able to showcase his resiliency within this match. Man, I like him. We got to give him credit. Miz able to hang in there. That's why he's a 20-year veteran here in the WWE. But look at Sami taking Fisherman suplex. Miz, Fisherman, turned it around, small package. Sami turns it. Sami counters. Sami got it! Sami gets the win over Miz. And wait a minute. There's Rusev on the stage. And Sami sees him. Things have been heating up between Sami Zayn and Rusev ever since Rusev returned to Universe Mode when he threw a trash bin into the face of Zayn. As Zayn said earlier, made a return at his expense. And Zayn said they're gonna clash in one way or another. And tonight, these two brawling back and forth. But something's gotta give. When will these two meet? One-on-one! Coming up next, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez. Live in our next premium live event will be WWE 2K25's No Mercy, featuring both Raw and SmackDown brands in Madison Square Garden in New York City. You don't want to miss superstars from both Raw and SmackDown showcasing No Mercy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, women's action live on Raw. As here comes one half of the WWE Undisputed Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan, alongside with Raquel Rodriguez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan!
Able to win back the gold from Nia Jax and Roxanne Perez on an episode of Raw in Italy. And then afterwards, able to defend the championship successfully at SummerSlam in a triple threat elimination tornado tag match between a Raw team and a SmackDown team. And Morgan and Raquel able to come out on top, which leads us to tonight, which the former champions are looking to regain the titles. But first, let's see who builds momentum, as here comes Roxanne Perez, but alongside Nia Jax.
Her opponent, accompanied by Nia Jax, from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez one-on-one against Liv Morgan. Roxanne Perez literally dumped Cora Jade for Nia Jax as a tag team partner. Still haven't had an explanation being told by Roxanne Perez regarding why, but nonetheless, it seems that it's been working out for Roxanne, a two-time tag team champion, not only with Cora Jade, but then with Nia Jax. The first one gold with Cora, then one with Nia after. After choosing Nia as a tag partner to Roxanne, as the crowd chanted for Roxy here in Brooklyn, New York, as Liv Morgan able to kick back and now got Roxanne Perez planted face first. Not to mention that Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax won. As, wait a minute, Roxanne cover off the wheelbarrow, face buster, hook of the leg, shoulder put one. Roxanne and Nia able to win the ladder match, the tables, ladders, and chairs match at Bash in Berlin against Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria to crown the undisputed tag team champions. Making Roxanne and Nia Jax two-time champs in the process. And now Nia, I don't know how wise that is, bringing in a steel chair inside the ring. Knowing as referee Jessica Carr, able to see that clear as day, but collar over top, Liv Morgan against the ropes for Roxanne Perez. After that rough break between the two, collar over top once again, but now Morgan got a wrist control, got a wrist lock onto Roxanne. Side headlock applied. Morgan, a former women's world champion. Ooh. A bit of sidestep, but Roxanne now. A former NXT women's champion as well. Oh my God. Code breaker by Morgan. Not to mention Liv Morgan, who's having a little chat with Nia Jackson ringside after that code breaker. Should take advantage onto Roxanne there, but now she does. Gotta keep her eye on the ball here. Again, Morgan, a former women's world champion on SmackDown. Now tag champion here on Raw. Especially with the woman that she actually feuded with over the women's world championship in the past, so Raquel Rodriguez. The fact that they earned each other's respect to a point where they decided to become tag partners, and it worked out. They were able to become tag team champions twice as Liv Morgan. Double axe handle. Right to the back of the neck, and now big kick to the midsection. And now Morgan, Roxanne face first in the corner. Oh, thinking scoop slam, but no. Roxanne able to counter. Over the top, Liv hanging on. And no, able to dodge the drop kick. Able to avoid disaster. Got in the corner this time to Morgan. Morgan now had something in mind, but oh, wait a minute. I thought Roxanne was able to counter, but no. Morgan countered that time. One blow out of the corner. Hook of the leg. Will it be? No. Shoulder pit 2 by Roxanne. As Nia Jax trying to woo her partner Roxanne on. But sadly, things are not looking good for the Prodigy. Turn it around quickly. Big kick. Right to the knee. Now got it down. Hit into predicament here. Will it be? No. Couldn't get it. Both women trying to one up each other. Morgan now. What's she thinking here? Oh, crucifix bomb. A form of it at least. Nia Jax playing around with the turnbuckle in the corner. Moments ago. Kick to the gut. And now Roxanne Perez. That Impaler DDT. Will it be? Could it? No. It will not be. At least not at this particular moment. Had something in mind to Roxanne, but couldn't work out. Morgan, center in the corner. Trying to get around the referee. Roxanne able to avoid. And now with this press. Roxanne Perez again trying to maintain control in this juncture. Wait a minute. Oh! You gotta be sick in the head to deliver a headbutt like that, and a code breaker to follow. Is that enough? Roxanne is busted open as well. And still, the Prodigy lives. It shows the will and the determination by Roxanne to stay in this match and fight on. Morgan's doing her best to keep her down, trying to stop and kill whatever momentum Roxanne's trying to build here, but Roxanne continues to fight back. Kick to the midsection. Pop Rox to win the match. Momentum for Roxanne. No, two count for Liv. Hell of a match between Morgan and Perez. And now it's Roxanne able to send Morgan back in the ring. Referee Jessica Carr fixing the turnbuckle that Nia Jax took out earlier in the match. And now Roxanne DDT applied onto the leg of Morgan. But Morgan able to kick back. And now Morgan with a kick to the spot. Once member member of the Riot Squad and Liv Morgan. Came a long way. Able to win world titles and more. Codebreaker once again. This time in the cover. Roxanne, can she reach for the ropes? Is she aware? That's it for Morgan to get the win.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan!
As Liv Morgan walks away with the win tonight, live on Raw, with her friend Raquel by her side. Let's see how things will fare when Raquel meets Nia Jax one-on-one, live on Raw. Wait a minute, Rey Mysterio's here. As Rey Mysterio appears to be backstage. What could be on his mind? We haven't seen Mysterio in a while. Mysterio is live on Raw tonight. Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell where you never miss a video from this channel. As we're back live in Brooklyn on Raw, as here comes the brand new WWE United States National Champion, Braun Breaker, the Dog-Face Destroyer. A man who won the championship from Rey Mysterio all the way back at Bad Blood in a homecoming for Breaker in Atlanta, Georgia. Then went on to defend the championship against Ilya Dragunov on an episode of Raw following in Italy. And then went on to defend the championship against the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and defeated him at SummerSlam. A brand new title for the reigning defending champion, Braun Breaker, as he addressed the WWE Universe here tonight. Wait a minute! Is Breaker about to address someone else for a challenge for his US title? Rey Mysterio comes out here. That is true. Rey Mysterio lost the US title to Braun Breaker and believes he deserves a rematch. Breaker wants to do it now! We're gonna get a US title match right now! Are you kidding me? Oh, wait a minute. Referee got the ring real quick. Shawn Michaels, the Raw General Manager. Saying he wants Braun Breaker at his best when defending the US Championship. Saying that Rey Mysterio has a match tonight. Saying that someone in the back ready for some competition. And he makes it official for next week in MetLife Stadium. Braun Breaker and Rey Mysterio for the US Championship. But it looks like the master of the 619, the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio, will be in action one-on-one, but against who? We'll find out live after this short break. As we're back live on Monday Night Raw. Here we go. This is going to be an interesting matchup between Rey Mysterio and the upstart, Javon Evans. There's Javon Evans, big opportunity against the Hall of Famer one-on-one live here on Raw. A big matchup here tonight for that young man.
And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, Javon Evans.
Before we get to this match, I gotta take it back to that clip we saw moments ago of Bronson Reed calling out Abyss after Abyss made his WWE debut at the expense of Bronson Reed on the last episode of Raw, and he claims that he wants to have a rematch. We're going to call him out live in MetLife Stadium next week on Raw. But right now, tonight, Rey Mysterio, who wants a rematch for the U.S. National Championship, and it looks like he has to get through Javon Evans to at least showcase that he's at least prepared to become champion once again. Able to get up the side headlock by Javon. Then Rey, but now big kick to the back of the leg, and now Javon Evans got him down, pinning predicament. John Cole in position, but no. Able to get up of the pinning predicament, then Rey. And now Javon and Rey Mysterio once again collar over tight. As Mysterio able to get Javon back against the corner. Rey Mysterio, three-time world champion, former cruiserweight world champion in WWE and WCW. Once competed in ECW as well. Multiple time tag team champion with the likes of Batista and Eddie Guerrero. Even teamed up with his own son here in Universe Mode. Even went up against his own son in multitude of matches in the past. As Rey Mysterio got Javon, got him down. Oh! Guillotine leg drop over the top rope. As Javon was hanging onto the bottom rope. And now Mysterio launches himself. Head scissors takedown. Oh, but Javon able to catch him with a kick early on. Now Javon Evans got Mysterio. Got him right where you want him. And now Javon. That boy is bouncy! Hurricane Rana! And now, snapmare takedown, kicked out of spine as well. Now Javon just applying pressure onto the left leg. Again, wanted to get an upper hand, get the advantage over the Hall of Famer Mysterio. Attacking the left knee does Javon once more. And now Javon goes for a cover, lateral press. Referee trying to get in position in time. Able to get a 1 count. Gonna do more damage onto Mysterio. Does Javon in order to maybe perhaps get the win. But then again, you cannot count out Rey Mysterio's resiliency. As Mysterio to showcase it, sunset flip powerbomb onto the floor. Kick to the midsection, Mysterio. Oh my God, Mysterio! Mexican Destroyer! Planting Javon Evans, not only with the powerbomb, but then the Destroyer as well. Mysterio in the cover. Is that enough for the no? Javon able to take out at 1. Mysterio up top, looking to fly. Frog splash. No, a 2. Javon stays alive. Javon able to withstand the Mexican Destroyer against the amount of time that Rey Mysterio had to put him back in the ring to get the pinfall. was too much time wasted, allowing Javon able to recover in time. Drop kick to the knees. So Mysterio's a bit dumbfounded that he was able to kick out the frog splash. So now Rey Mysterio is again, maybe at the drawing board once again. Trying to find a way over. Javon is able to hung him to dry on the top rope. Able to ram his throat to the top rope. Did Rey Mysterio attack the arm as well, but Javon now with that kick to the back of the leg and out. Thinking lariat, but Mysterio caught him there. Poison Rana! Reverse Hurricane Rana planted by Mysterio and a double leg drop to follow. The Hall of Fame masked luchador off the ropes with a drop kick. With precision. That is Rey Mysterio. A man who's been all over the world, loved by many, hated by few. But Javon wanted to get a win, to not only rise up in the rankings, but also to level up his own career as caught him with a Bayley kick. And now Javon sends him off the ropes. Leapfrog. Thinking kick. Mysterio dodge. Lariat connects. Javon trying to recover in the corner. Mysterio lining and waiting. Mysterio got him here. Tornado DDT. We saw Javon look spent when he tried to get up in the corner. The Tornado DDT. Hook of the leg. Mysterio gets the win. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the champion. Rey Mysterio wanted a rematch. He hasn't forgotten his loss at Bad Blood. He wants another shot at Braun Breaker. He earned his win tonight against Javon Evans. But let's see if he can do it once again, this time with the gold on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, the WWE United States National Championship is on the line next week live on Raw in MetLife Stadium. Rey Mysterio, Braun Breaker, they'll be next week's main event. Live in our next premium live event will be WWE 2K25's No Mercy, featuring both Raw and SmackDown brands in Madison Square Garden in New York City. You don't want to miss superstars from both Raw and SmackDown showcasing No Mercy. Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell where you never miss a video from this channel. WWE Raw next week will feature Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin taking on the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods in a tag team match in MetLife Stadium. Also mentioned earlier, Braun Breaker will defend the United States National Championship against Rey Mysterio in MetLife Stadium. It will be the main event on Raw next week. Also, in 2 weeks' time in Boston, Massachusetts, it will be Raquel Rodriguez taking on Nia Jax one-on-one, as these two will be given a week off to take time to train, as these two will meet one-on-one, Nia Jax and Raquel Rodriguez. Bayley will address her future regarding the Women's World Championship going into No Mercy, and she'll be live in the ring to address the WWE Universe in the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is our main event. The World Tag Team titles are on the line. The Usos with a big opportunity to get on the returning champions, Booker T and Rob Van Dam, live here on Raw.
The world isn't what you think it is. I don't care about being nice since no one was nice to Nikki. Nikki was a good girl, but that good girl is gone now. And now that I have that briefcase, nothing can stop me now. That championship is the first of many things that I won. Soon, those in control won't have any power over Nikki anymore.
What the hell does Nikki Cross have in store for the WWE Universe? I shudder to think. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we switch gears, again, main event time, live in Brooklyn. The World Tag Team Champions were without competition, and tonight is the night. The Usos are able to defeat the Motor City Machine Guns last episode on Raw. And now tonight, on the Raw after SummerSlam, big opportunity here in the Barclays Center, the home of the Nets. Will they be able to do what the Nets are maybe one day will be able to do? Win gold! Jimmy and Jey Uso, one of the greatest tag teams of all time, at it again. As here comes the legendary Hall of Famer, ECW legend, the World Tag Team Champion himself, from Battle Creek, Michigan, making his way down the aisle, as Rob Van Dam and Booker T has been reigning as World Tag Team Champion since now the current Tag Team Champions over on SmackDown, the Viking Raiders. Ever since they beat them for the World Tag titles, Booker T and Van Dam have been unstoppable. Will tonight be the night as Booker T makes his way into Brooklyn once again. Booker T, again, dozen-time plus tag team champion with multitude of superstars throughout his career, whether through WCW with his brother in the Harlem Heat, or with Test, or with a few other superstars in his past. No doubt Booker T, even with RVD today, one of the most prolific tag team wrestlers of all time. Big opportunity for the Usos to get on Hall of Fame tag team.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 493 pounds. Jimmy and Jey, the Usos! And their opponents, at a combined weight of 486 pounds, the team of RVD and Booker T!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event is about to commence. The World Tag Team titles on the line after this short break, our final break. Our main event live next. As we're back live on Raw as the match began during the break, as Van Dam sending Jimmy Uso off the rope tip, able to get the upper hand during the break, got him with that power slam as well. Kick to the midsection, now Van Dam. Got him hooked. Oh! Angel's wings there by Van Dam. Able to plant it on the Jimmy Uso. Downstairs. RVD! My God, what a power bomb as well. Able to duck the lower end to Jimmy. But now, got him with a roll up. And no, couldn't get him. Big kick right to the midsection. And now Jimmy Uso able to send RVD into the corner, but Van Dam able to fight back. Kick to the abdomen. We saw Jay try to get a shot in there. A swing and a miss, but Van Dam now got him. Downstairs, but Jimmy Uso overpowering Van Dam with a backdrop. Neckbreaker planted. Again, the World Tag Team titles are on the line in our main event tonight. Tag made. Here comes Jey Uso. Wait a minute. Thinking 1D! One and done. Could that be? And Booker T says, And RVD busted open as well. Cut above or right below rather, the left eye. But Jey Uso trying to keep him in the corner. But RVD sends Jey to his corner. Thinking you want to tag in, but no. RVD looking to take it further. Thinking split-legged moonsault. And now Jimmy Uso gets involved that time. Little tit for tat there by both teams. Booker T got involved earlier. Now Jimmy Uso as well. Tag into the corner. Oh no. I thought Van Dam was going to set Jey up for a tag in the corner. But set up. Oh! Set him up for the power driver. The Gotch power driver. Is that enough? No! 2 count. Shouts out to Jerry Lynn, but unable to get the win for Van Dam with that pile driver, which I've forgotten wins in the past for RVD. Lariat on the Booker T there by Jey Uso. Booker T with a dragon whip. And now trying to keep Jey. But Jey able to kick back. And now Uso with a clothesline. Oh, but Van Dam. I've not forgotten that cheap shot that Jey tried to deliver earlier. Thinking super kick, couldn't get it. Over T now. This is strikes a drop kick. Over T, a former world champion in his universe role back in 2K15 and 16 as a wing. Van Dam got the tag. Drives the knee to the skull of Jey. I believe is he busted open as well? I don't look like it, but RVD could be on his way making that happen for sure. Also Booker T, Royal Rumble winner back in 2K15. Also being tag champions at the time. And now Jey Uso able to send RVD to the corner. This spells doom. What they got in motion here. Assistant Samoan drop by the Usos. And now Jimmy taking it further on the ropes here. And Van Dam able to kick out. Trying to go for a kick, but RVD got out of dodge. But Jimmy got with an elbow. Jimmy that time. Super kick lands. And now Jimmy going up. Looking to fly. But can he get him from that far? He thought about it. Now they're going to switch gears, perhaps. Instead, they're going to tag in Jey. They're going to try the one and done once again. The 1D. But then again, Booker T right there to make the save. Preventing a pinfall even being made there. Big kick to the gut and then Jey Uso. Big wreck to the skull. And now Jey got the arm, but Van Dam him a counter with a forearm. And a close on into the corner. And now RVD. Van Dam. Oh my God! A coast to coast. If there was a champion Van Daminator, hook of the leg. Oh, couldn't get it in two. Holy hell, you see how quick RVD was moving there to deliver that coast-to-coast drop kick. At this age of Van Dam to still deliver that move, it's impressive. Again, another pile driver by Van Dam. But this time, Jimmy right there to make the save. Able to prevent the win being made for RVD, then Jimmy. But now Jey has a chance to recover. But RVD on the attack with Jey. Nice counters. Able to sneak through the back door with that top block. Tag. Van Dam on the ropes on the apron here. Oh, Van Dam caught him, shoulder to the gut, and then leg drop over the top. Nice recovery there by RVD. Shows his strikes on the Jimmy. Got him here. Back quicker. Swing and a miss. Kick to the gut. And now, oof. And now, ooh, nice. Gut-wrench suplex there by Van Dam. RVD up top. Is he thinking 5-star? One of a kind 5-star frog splash, but sadly for Van Dam, his adversary's tag partner was able to make the save. Jey Uso able to prevent Van Dam from getting the win. Got him here. Oh no, hooks the arm for that suplex. Again, ladies and gentlemen, World Tag Team titles are on the line. You're seeing the battle scars on every superstar in this matchup here. As Van Dam with the shoulder thrust in the corner. Tag, here it comes. 5-time WCW champion Booker T. Kick to the midsection, off the ropes, Booker T! Scissors kick! Could it be enough to retain? No, almost had it. Oh my God, that was close. Damn near a 2.9. Tag made. RVD back in the front. The legal man in this tag team match has double backdrop there for Jimmy, rather. And now Jey gets the tag. Van Dam, a knee to the spine of Jimmy Uso. Now Jey Uso attacking RVD. And now Jey Uso with a spear! Able to hit him with a spear! Oh, but Booker T didn't make the save. And now look at Jey Uso measuring Van Dam. Oh, super kick! Right on the money! And another super kick! Not only to the face, to the back of the skull! The Usos are the new World Tag Team Champions!
Here are your winners, Jimmy and Jey, the Usos!
For the first time in months, we have new World Tag Team Champions! As Booker T and Van Dam are no more, as the Usos once again at the top of the mountain. Good night, everybody, from Brooklyn,